Okay, day 3 here, breaking traditions. We're talking about faith for the third day. Just really excited about getting to learn more about faith and grow in our faith together here through this awesome resource of breaking traditions. Today I want to talk about the role of faith in our salvation and justification. First of all, let's talk about what salvation is. Salvation is really the recognition of Jesus' sacrifice on our behalf that results in the rescue of our souls from the punishment that we deserve for our sins. Romans chapter 10, verse 8 through 10 says, in fact, it says, this message is very close at hand. It is on your lips and in your heart, and that message is the very message about faith that we preach. If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is by believing in your heart that you are made right with God, and it is by confessing with your mouth that you are saved. Paul talks about in this passage in Romans how integral faith is to the salvation of our souls. We can't be saved without an act of faith. That faith is believing that Jesus Christ was who he said he was, the Son of God, Lord of our lives, and that he did what he said he did when he died on the cross, paid for our sins, paid the price for us when we owed a debt that we couldn't pay, which was the result of our sin, the sin that's in our life. Justification, faith is pivotal in our justification. Let's talk about what justification is. It's the process of perfecting ourselves on a daily basis through the power of Christ. This is what happens after salvation. Okay, you find Jesus, you get saved, you have this salvation experience. Now you begin to walk it out. This is where justification comes in, because it's not enough for us to stay the way that we were when we found Jesus. We've got to gradually become more and more Christ-like. Through every day, through every circumstance and situation that we face, it should be a process that causes us to be more Christ-like all the time. And that's what justification is. Romans chapter 1, verse 16 through 18 says, for I am not ashamed of this good news about Christ. It is the power of God at work, saving everyone who believes, the Jew first and also the Gentile. This good news tells us how God makes us right in his sight. This is accomplished from start to finish by faith. As the scriptures say, it is through faith that a righteous person has life. When we accept Christ's sacrifice on our behalf, we become righteous because God takes our sins, he wipes them away from us. But it is by faith that we maintain a righteous life. And the Bible's clear that it takes faith from the beginning of our salvation experience all the way through the end of it for us to be righteous people, to be truly justified. My challenge for you today is to read Romans chapter 5, verse 1 through 11, and read Romans chapter 12. Why don't you begin to pray about and evaluate what areas of your life need to change for you to become more Christ-like in your daily journey of faith? Remember, you have the power through faith to accomplish these changes.